Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel. It's T Ultra here, and today I'm just going to quick show you the lineup that I used to go 12-0 in October. As you can see here, I have a lot of lineups. This is what I used to use. I would kind of put in my best players. I'd have a lot of amethysts and rubies. I didn't even have like a lot of these cards that I have in there now. Like I would use this Kevin Garnett card, this Darius Miles, and this Tim Duncan sometimes. I don't like that card that much though. But long story short, I would be using this lineup, and I would always be matched up with these teams that were like so much better. They'd have like all pink diamonds and all diamonds and stuff, which I just got. I can prove that I won 12-0 because I got the Amar'e Stoudemire. He looks pretty sweet, and the Larry Bird. So I really did it. But I'd be matched up with players with that like teams that had all those sorts of players, and it was getting kind of ridiculous. They would just be draining threes from half court and stuff, and I don't know, it was a struggle for me. So what I did was I made this lineup. I don't know why I called it that, but this was the lineup I used to go 12-0 in October. As you can see, it's nothing really crazy. I only have 2 amethysts in the whole lineup and 2 rubies, and the rest are all under. I'll just kind of go through it quick here. So I like this Leandro Barbosa card. He's really fast, he's a decent shooter, and he can finish pretty good at the rim. So before I even get into all the cards, I use a 5-out mostly, which you can do if you go to once you start the game, you go into coach settings, and then you change one of the freelances to either the Bucks or the Clippers. I know those two have it. I don't know if any other teams do, but you do that, and then it spaces the floor so much better, and because blow-bys are so easy to get in this game, you can, space the floor and then just drive past your defender, and then either put it up for the basket or kick it out if one of the defenders comes and helps. So that being said, that's why I like to have a power forward and a center who can shoot, because then they can space the floor so that, let's say Cat is on the perimeter and I drive with Barbosa to the basket. Well, if Cat's defender comes in, I can pass it to him and he can shoot a 3. He's a really good shooter. I love this card. But if I have, let's say, this guy right here who cannot shoot, if I had him in at that time, and I pass it to him, he wouldn't be able to shoot it. So that means that my opponent, if he's smart, would be able to take control of this guy's defender and kind of guard that driving lane. So the only reason I have this guy in there is just honestly in case I come up against another exact same card, or if I'm getting out rebounded by a lot. This guy's massive. He's 7'7", 303 pounds. So if I really feel like I need a bigger presence in the paint, I'll use him, but I keep him kind of at the end of my bench just in case I need him. And then I use Christian Laettner and Karl Anthony Towns at the power forward and center spot to start. Karl Anthony Towns is probably my favorite card in the game right now. He can really do it all. He's not super dominant in the post, but he can space the floor really great, and once you get his shot down, it's perfect. I like this Christian Laettner card. He's a little slow in my opinion, but he's really good at shooting. And then I use this Barbosa and D Wade card to kind of carry the ball up the court. I like them to be my primary ball handlers when I start the game. And then they can also both catch it on the perimeter and shoot it if someone else drives and kicks to them. And then I love this Caron Butler card. The reason I don't have my best players in this lineup is because it keeps my team overall down. It's an 84, which isn't that high, so I won't be playing teams that are like super, like have a bunch of Galaxy Opals. When I used that last lineup that I showed you guys, I would always come across teams that were like all Galaxy Opals. So it's like, while my team was good, it was really tough to beat all these Galaxy Opal teams because they would either just punish my guys in the paint, there's nothing I could do, or they would pull up with like a heavily contested shot and make it like more than half the time. So it was tough. So this is my lineup I used to kind of keep the overall down, but they're all players that I like to use and know how to use well. And then after a while, you kind of, you get their shot down and you know their tendencies and stuff. So it helps as you use the team more often. You're going to just be better using that team. And then, like I was saying, I like this Caron Butler card because he's a good shooter in the corners. I don't usually have him carry the ball up the court. I usually keep him on the perimeter just to catch and shoot. He can drive a little bit. But then for my bench, I like to have De'Aaron Fox. He's super fast. What's his speed? His speed is 89 with ball. So he's not like amazingly fast, I guess, but he's fast enough, trust me. And then I think this guy is also somewhat fast. Yeah, he's really fast. 96 speed, 96 with ball. So I like to have point guards that are pretty fast as well, because that helps kind of get around the defender. And he can also shoot. All my cards can shoot except for Ben Simmons. So when I bring my bench in, I like to have Ben Simmons carry the ball up the court. He's really good at getting blow-bys and finishing at the rim. And then, so that alone is really good. That works a lot for me. But if my opponent is stopping that, I can kick it to Terrence Ferguson or De'Aaron Fox. They can both knock down shots, and then Terrence Ferguson, if he gets it on the perimeter and then the defender jumps past him, he just blows by him and he can finish at the rim really well. He's a really good dunker. I don't actually know what his driving dunk is a 95 overall. So I like to use him. He can kind of just dunk over people if he needs to in the paint. And then I used this card. I have other centers that can shoot well, but like I said, I wanted like a lower overall center, so my team overall would stay low. This guy I like because he's 7 feet tall and he can shoot decently well. With my coach bonus, it's an 81, which is pretty good. That's all you really need. He's pretty good at knocking him down in the corner. And then I use this Marvin Bagley, whatever, card, and I don't know. He's not as good as I thought. I did go 12-0 with him in every game, but I don't know. It says he's a decent shooter, 71 overall. If you go to his grades, it says he's a B-. So whenever I tried to shoot with him, he missed like pretty much every shot. So maybe moving forward, I would switch him with someone who can shoot better. But yeah, this is my lineup, and then like I said, I had this guy in. I did use him a lot. If I was going up against a smaller center also, I would put him in and he would just kind of overpower him. Because like I said, he's 7'7", 303 pounds. And then at the very end of my bench, I just have 2 bronzes, just to kind of keep the overall down. I don't know if they even affect the overall because they're so far down the bench. I'm sure they do. But yeah, when I use this lineup, I don't think I saw one Galaxy Opal. I would come across teams that, I think the highest overall I saw was maybe like an 89, 88, and I saw a couple teams that had like maybe 1 or 2 diamonds, and I think I saw one team that had a pink diamond, but pretty much it was pretty fair playing field for me. And I honestly, for me personally, and I'm sure a lot of you are the same, I think that when I play a team that's evenly matched, I have the advantage because I consider myself a pretty smart player, and the only way I can really get blown out, in my opinion, is if I play a team that just has cards that are superior and cheesy. Like the Galaxy Opal cards, once you get up to that tier, even if you have, a team full of Amethyst, the Galaxy Opals are just so much better that you're gonna get blown out unless you have some really good luck. So this is my lineup. I'm probably gonna change it moving forward in November a little bit with some new cards coming out. I'm definitely gonna replace this Marvin Bagley card. Wasn't a big fan of him, but he had some nice size. He was decent at finishing. I don't know if that was just coincidence or not. His grades aren't that good. He's not that good of a rebounder, and he's not that fast. Not sure why I stuck with him, honestly, but it did help keep my overall down. He's only an 81 overall, so yep, that's my lineup, guys. Not that this matters. I use the Warriors playbook. I honestly don't really run plays that often. I'll do a floppy once in a while, but that's about it. Red ball. I like this Celtics jersey for some reason. The Spurs jersey, I don't know, it's pretty bland, but I use it. And I'm a Timberwolves fan, so I got the T-Wolves logo and the T-Wolves court. And then, my coach was Steve Clifford. He's my highest, graded coach. He gets a +3 rating to a bunch of stats for my players, so I used him. And then I guess one more important thing to note is, I basically had these. These are my favorite cards that I have at 38 minutes, so I have them playing most of the game. They would get tired near the end, so maybe I should reduce their minutes, because in a close game, I noticed they would be pretty gassed. And then I did have Ben Simmons play a little bit more than all my other bench players, just because he's really dominant, getting the blow-bys and finishing in the paint. So that's my lineup, everyone. Just thought I'd share that with you. This is what I use for October. Like I said, I might make some changes in November, but I'm excited to see what new cards come out, and hopefully I'll be going 12-0 again this month. So thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out.